The modern social media space is pretty awful. I mean, you look around on the internet, and the majority of the content that you're starting to see now is either some motivational garbage or someone who's trying to sell you a course or some bullshit. And it is really annoying. It's getting oversaturated. And I personally know a lot of people who have completely checked out of social media because of it. And I totally understand that. And frankly, I would love to do the same if I could. But the fact is that my career is based on social media, and I really enjoy what I do so far. But I think it's really important that we try to fix that problem, right? We try to actually grow accounts. We try to build social media brands that don't do things like that.
This video is sponsored by our good friends at North Star Grounding. North Star is a fantastic company, and if you don't know about grounding, what they do is they make products like blankets, pillowcases, sheets, stuff like that, that literally connect you to the ground outside while you are sleeping so that you can feel more awake and more energized. And I can tell you from personal experience that these products work amazingly. Firstly, the practice of grounding yourself by physically connecting yourself to the earth is ancient. Human beings have been walking around outside barefoot in the grass for centuries. This is something that I personally do every morning when it's warmer out, like in the summertime or the spring. I'll go out and I'll just walk around in the grass while I have my morning coffee. What these products do is give you a year-round opportunity to do the same thing. I personally use their grounding pillowcase, and I've been using it for about 2 weeks now, and I can tell you that every single morning I wake up with amazing energy. I jump right out of bed. No grogginess, no tiredness, no real need for coffee anymore. I just get up and I start doing things. I really genuinely could not stand by these products enough. They are amazing. If you want to try out your own grounding pillowcase, blankets, sheets, anything like that, just go to northstargrounding.com and use code ZB15 at checkout for 15% off your order.
When you think about all of the influencers throughout the last 10 or 20 years who have really grown enormous followings, who have really been able to make a lot of money from social media, none of them do stuff like that. The only people who sit there and go, oh yeah, I'm going to study the algorithm, and I'm going to learn all the little things, and I'm going to follow these trends, and I'm going to try to sell a course, all those people are flat broke with small accounts that nobody actually likes. But when you look at the people who actually grow big channels, when you look at the people who actually grow big accounts, who actually get real attention on social media, they don't do that stuff. PewDiePie, Marcus Brownlee, Peter McKinnon, all of these people who built up really big social media brands never did that stuff. They just made good content that people liked. And even Mr. Beast, to a degree, did that for the longest period of his time. Although more recently, he's starting to be more specific about stuff. But even then, he's still trying to just make good content all the time. And really, I would argue that just making good videos is the key to growing on social media, right? There's obviously certain things you can do, right? It's important to obviously be consistent and post frequently, right? But ultimately, just posting good videos is the best thing to do. I always recommend doing quality and quantity. So quality, obviously, make sure you're posting good videos, right? And a good video doesn't necessarily mean that it's super highly produced or super complicatedly edited. This video, for example, is very, very simple. But what I mean by high quality videos is videos that actually provide a value to people, right? So I want you to think, what is my audience? Who is my audience? What is a problem they have, and how can I help them solve it? That is the mindset that you need to go into every single video you make with. That is definitely the best way to do it. And then when it comes to quantity, just make sure you're posting pretty frequently, right? So short form videos, personally, I would recommend posting 1 to 2 a day, one minimum, on any platform. So whether that's Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, anything, right? And long form videos on YouTube, you should probably do 1 to 2, maybe 3 a week. But if you can only do 1, that's perfectly fine. The important thing is to be consistent. So if you can only make 1 video a month, obviously I don't recommend that. You should do a lot more than that. But if you can only do 1 video a month, make sure you're doing 1 video every single month. You don't want to be one of those channels where you're posting 1 month and then 2-3 months later, then you post 3 times in a week and then 6 months later. You want to be consistent because that is the best way to grow a consistent audience. And also, posting consistently is really important for just breaking through the noise on social media, right? I mean, like I said, you scroll through Instagram, TikTok, anything like that, you're going to see a bunch of garbage. And the only way to break through all that noise is consistency. I mean, when you look through your Instagram feed or your TikTok feed, chances are most of the posts that you're seeing have been posted within the last 24 hours, because these algorithms very rarely show people old posts. So you need to be making new content every day. And lastly, just stop chasing trends, all right? You don't need to be doing the latest TikTok trends. You don't need to be using the best trending audio on Instagram, whatever. It's nonsense. You just need to make good content. All right. So instead of sitting there trying to take advice from idiots who have really bad social media presences, why don't you just look at the accounts that you actually follow? Look at the kinds of content that you willingly watch without even thinking about it. What are they doing? Because I guarantee all they're doing is putting out good videos consistently. So that is the single, only, and most important thing that you need to do to grow a real high quality social media profile in 2025. Just post good content consistently. Thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, maybe even subscribe. And be sure to check out our friends at North Star Grounding. Super, super awesome company. And yeah, it's really a giant mess on social media right now. So I really hope that this video can help you kind of figure out what you really need to do to grow a good following is just post good content. So please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and be sure to share this video with someone who you think it could benefit. And let me know in the comments below how this video helped you. Thank you all for watching. Peace.